Hello, hello. I always feel crooked. Now I'm over too far to one side. Hey, I see myself. That's a start. Hold on. Small problem. All right, I'm on. Nobody's on with me anyway yet, so it's okay. Problems arise. Chalk Couture got a new website, and so there's some kinks still being worked out. So we're going to try making a journal tonight. After this dries and I get it out of the way. Hey, hey, Miss Kelly. This is almost ready to get away. So I've had my black ink open for half the day because I still need to thicken it up because I need to use it, and I can't mix it with the silver. It's still pretty runny. It's not as runny as it was. Small problem. Hello, Miss Tori. All right, let's get this out of the way. I really need to remember to cut a corner when I'm pulling off my transfers. Makes it a lot easier. Then I know which way they go. At all. And it's very sticky. Definitely not that side. So I had a craft show last weekend. Oh, that's not lined up. And it didn't go as well as I thought it would. I'd actually done that craft show in the spring. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Right? Yeah, okay. It had a lot of foot traffic again, but this time it didn't have as many shoppers as it did in the spring. But I think it's too early to have a fall craft show. It's still summer. Anyway, so we didn't have a craft show. Or I didn't do a lot of sales. I made like half my booth fee back. And I have a couple people interested in doing workshops, which hopefully those come through. And I may have a lady that wants to take advantage of the discount with the new $9.99 enrollment fee, because hello, that's a deal. I'm gonna make a journal tonight. Hello, Kara. We're gonna use a retired transfer because that's the one that I have in my mind. So it's gonna be what it is. All right, I think that's done. So yes, Chalk Couture has a new website. It's still the same address, chalkcouture.com/34designscrafts will get you there. And it's very pretty. You can go look around. It is awesome. You can look at the lookbooks, which if you are part of my newsletter group, then you got a newsletter that has a link to that. Let's see, what else do we have? New website. You can also make a wish list on the things that you want from the website now. Yay! And even better news, if you're shopping and something's out of stock, you can set it where it will notify you when things are out of, or have returned. And I already tested it out because on Thursday I knew something was returning and I said notify me, and they did. As soon as it clicked in on the time frame, it sent me an email. I was like, oh, that's so nice. The little fuzzy dog, just right here, right? Come up, say hi. Come here. Say hi. Say hi. This is Niecy. This is the fuzzy little brat. Here you go. You are your fuzzy brat. Aw, she loves her mama. She loves her mama. Okay, she's a brat. And I have a screen right here. Can't see what y'all are talking about. Gotta catch up. Let me copy that and post that. I'm not sure I can post that. I now have sample kits. So if you're interested in getting a sample kit, it looks like this, and I can mail it to you because all the stuff for mailing's on the back, and it has directions, and it has this cute little ChalkSuede tag and a little mini squeegee and this little bee transfer, and somewhere in there, oh, there's a packet of storm paste, and you can make this really cute little tag that looks like that. I can mail this out to you. You do have to pay for it and pay for shipping. Message me. Actually, I think I can mention that. Here, I'll post this here. If you're interested, go fill that out. Alright, I gotta chuck this stuff up. I need these. Oh, I was gonna ask, what happened to that poor child? That is scary looking. That is... Someone's gonna have a sore face. That doesn't look good. Oh, so they went to... Okay, they went and got checked out at the ER. That was probably a good idea. So I'm going to cut this just hard enough to cut, hopefully, the transfer and not the backer. And if you're just joining me, although I haven't sent this out into the world, so nobody else should be joining. I guess I should do that. Oof. My name is Vicki. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And we're going to use this retired transfer and make a journal tonight. And think about making some more. I need to order some more. Oh, actually, I did order some more. I did. And then you wonder if you cut it all the way through or not, and you didn't. And then you get these little strings. Okay. See, I did not. Now we're going to have 2 lines through there. We're in the mood of not wanting to deal with it. We're in a weird mood. There. Not perfect. Didn't cut through the back, so we're okay. Well, that was probably smart. Definitely check for the concussions. All right, let me get this out of the way. Let's not put our hand in the ink that's open over there. Okay, I need to send this out into Facebook land, although I've got people on, which I don't even know who you all are on. Who all of you are on? I can't speak. It only told me 3 of you were here. Okay, so if you're watching, make sure you say hello. And I need to send this out into Facebook land because that's kind of what we need to do, right? So bear with me a second because I don't really know what I'm doing. I do, but my mind's not there. Hi, Miss Jess. See, Jess is on. Jess doesn't have to be at the rink tonight for one Saturday night. Hi, Frenchie. See, Frenchie was stalking me with her bacon. All right. I don't know where this is. If you're not a Chalk Couture designer, please send this out into Facebook land with me. That will help expand my reach. I might get some new viewers. Who knows? Because I'm not even sure where I'm sending this. Trying to get back in the groove of actually like doing several lives a month. It's not exactly easy. Life has been so crazy, and then I've been getting in these moods where it's just like, I think I'm just going to sit on the couch and like exist. That's all. Just exist till it's bedtime so I can go to sleep. And then I don't sleep well. So yay. My one group that I want isn't there. There they are. Okay, good enough. It's being slow. Okay, y'all are back. Yeah, mine says there's 8 now. It was 6, now there's 8. What am I guessing? What am I guessing? So this is our ChalkSuede notebook. Why is it ChalkSuede journals? Notebooks, journals, whatever. It's called ChalkSuede because it's actually like suede-ish. It's satiny. And Lots of Love contacted you about helping out. I saw that post. So it's soft and satiny. It's the same material as the tag right there in our sample kit. The nice thing about this material is it is paper. It is paper, but you can chalk on it, and if you make a mistake, you can wipe it away pretty quickly. And if then you can redo it. Don't waterlog it because it is paper. It's skin. There it goes. I don't know what's wrong with the internet. Hello, Rachel. Wow. I saw that they had contacted you. I didn't know they were actually sending 50 lights. So that is awesome. And those lights are amazing. And, shoot, my light's not back here. See, for those that don't know, 2 weekends ago, my power went out with a freak storm that had a microburst right in my neighborhood. And my power was out for 24 hours. So guess what? What's a lot of light was being used. Yeah. So it's not back in here. It's in the living room still. All right. So we are going to do, I'm not sure how we're going to do this. I kind of, because these are journals, so it's a journal, right? Now it's not lined on the inside. Oh, you can't even see it. But it has these real thin gray dots. So it does have some lines in there. They're just like really light. I'm not even, yeah, you can kind of see them except for I'm moving around. You can kind of see them if you look close. Anyway, so because you can crease this open and it'll make a crease here, I don't want to put chalk. Well, I mean, I can put chalk there. But I don't want to put that design on it. Oh, okay. So, yeah, because they have like a smaller like one for a headlamp. So what am I? I'm going to chalk part of this off. Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks since that happened. And I have not replaced my ice cream yet, which I'm very sad about because it hasn't been on sale. It is now on sale this week, so I need to go grab some. You know what? We may just... All right. We're gonna do a couple of different things. We're gonna do 2 journals. I'm gonna grab the other one. Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. Because I was going to use that time to do some stuff and prep for the craft fair that I had last weekend, because it was the weekend before. Oh, and that craft show, whatever it was, I also got a lead for another show that's actually a pretty good value. Hopefully it turns into a good show for this coming weekend. So I booked another show out of that, and I had to spend more money because it's a show. But we'll see what happens there. All right. So this is a layered pattern. It's like a leopard print. So you do one and then you do the other. So we're going to do, and they're numbered. This is 1, this is 2, and it has registration marks to line up on. So we're going to go with what they're doing. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to fuzz that. Yeah. Where's my fuzzing cloth? There it is. Do you know how long it's been since I've had this out? It's been a long time. I've been doing so many shirts. I haven't needed that. Lisa Frank vibes. I could. I was thinking with like blues and pinks. It's kind of on that Lisa Frank thing. All right. And it doesn't really matter which way I put this on here. It's not straight, but doesn't, well, it is straight now. Because it really doesn't matter, because I'm going to line the other one up. Now, it has registration marks. See them at, there's one there, and one over there, and then there's 2 down at the bottom. Now, because I'm going to put that other transfer on here, and I haven't used this before, I'm not sure exactly how it lines up. We're going to cheat. We're going to put, oh, you know what? I can actually wipe that off. I can wipe that off on this one. I don't need to use tape. If it was a surface that I couldn't wipe it off on, like a shirt, I would need to put tape down. But this ChalkSuede, I can wipe it off. Okay, hot dog. Yay. Hi, Trouble. All right. Now I do have some paste that I know is nice and usable because I took them to my show last weekend, and I mixed them all up while I was there to use as my demo color. So we're just going to use some of these. Not the white. The white can go back in there. Now the second part of this is I'm also going to use one of the masks. The masks. I want to leave the middle open to put a word in it. Not necessarily these words, but I may, because it's just, then I can just put it all back on here. So I want to block off the middle, which means this will be open. I don't want to use that one. I want to block the middle, so we're going to do this one. And I am hot. It's that time of the year where it's not as hot outside, so the air conditioner doesn't come on enough. So, like, it just kicked on, and I'm like, oh. And I don't have a fan in here. I have ordered one, but I have the fan blowing out there. It just isn't directly on me. I'm not causing trouble. Now the interesting part about this is because the bottom layer is going to be a couple layers, so I'm going to have to do this like sneakily. And we're also going to do a color on here. And then we'll figure out what's the rest on there, but I want to put that as a color. Okay. I'm thinking... Where's my guava? Is that opened? No. I have so many paste colors that aren't even open. That's the problem. That one's... Oh. That's open. That's open and it needs help. Oh, yes. Hello, central heat and air. Oh my god. Yes! Oh, this is one that I was trying to save. Okay. Well, that thing needs some water. This one I was supposed to stir up and didn't. Okay, going back to the land of sitting over here. Yeah, we don't live without air conditioning in Texas. Yeah, exactly. That's my niece, by the way. Rachel's my niece. Yes, we would melt. We would die. It's possible. I mean, our ancestors did it, but we much prefer air conditioning. And this is not staying down like it's supposed to because it's an open screen. All right, we're just going to go for this. Now, we're doing something tricky here. Why is that not staying down? Because I'm layering this. But I want to leave this whole. So I'm going to do this section first, then pull it up and do the rest of the little spots. I want this section done first. And this is our lovely couture teal that we're going to use. And I got it on my desk, and I'm just going to start here and go out. I don't need to do every part of this screen because it's blocked by the screen below it. I'm just going to do the parts that are white, or what you're seeing as white, because that will tell me where my circle is. I need more paste. So as you can see, it's blocked off that circle. Now I just need to do the rest of the little white splotches. And like I said, this one does have the registration marks, and because I can wipe off of this surface, can't talk, I am going to do them. I couldn't wipe it off on, I'd put tape, but you can do that. Alright, so now we're going to pull this off. Which it's not, like it's ChalkSuede, so it's not like our chalkboard where it comes up easier. And I got chalk on my, paste on my hand. I probably should have fuzzed this an extra time. I just got chalk on my hand again because you shouldn't have to pull this so hard. Oh my gosh, I'm getting my finger everywhere in the paste. It shouldn't curl like that. But I will make sure to lay it flat so it uncurls itself after I wash it. Told you I got it on me. Hold on, I gotta catch up on the conversation, but I gotta get the paste off my fingers before I use the mouse. Paste is non-toxic. It's okay for kids. You can actually paste yourself and, you know, give yourself temporary tattoos. It's not suggested to leave it on there forever, but you could for like Halloween or whatever. Enough people have done it. Okay, I think. All right, we don't hear we went all summer with that. Ugh. Yeah, Robert sent those to Mom. The other one's, oh, the other one's there. That just ended up in here. All right. I am making the biggest mess. I'm going to fix it afterwards. First things first, we're going to dry that. So I can put the next layer on. Actually, I'm not going to dry it yet, because I need to fuzz the other one anyway, right? Then we're going to clean up our mess. I feel so disorganized. And all that, I didn't pay attention to which corner had the number 1 in it. Shoot. There. That corner. That corner is the number 1. So the number 2 should go in that corner as well. It does. It matches up. Yay. Now my grandmother, Rachel would know as Nanny. Well, she wouldn't know her. She passed away before she was born. My nanny, they did not have central AC. Pretty sure they did heat. They did, but it came from a heater in the middle of the house. It was in a closet, but the heat came from the middle of the house. I don't know. It was weird. I'm sure that house has been revented by now. But she didn't have central AC, but she had a window unit in the living room that went to in the dining room that went into the living room and also did the kitchen. And then she had one in their bedroom, and then another one in the spare bedroom, which is where I would always stay when I spent the night. I have paste everywhere. How did I get that there? Oh my gosh. All right, I need to fuzz this one before we use it. Now that's probably why I didn't fuzz so well. I was using the microfiber side. Whew. Oh, you did fantastic, Miss Kelly. So if y'all have not seen, if you're not friends with Kelly, she, for 9/11 weekend, her community, and I think it was mostly her church, did a lot of stuff for the memorial for 9/11. And she was actually chosen to sing the national anthem, and it was beautiful. And she's gotten a lot of good remarks about it. It was very nice. It was very, very good. I am a hot mess tonight because I'm out of sync of doing lives, and it's just been one of those days. See? This is how I've been all day. I transfer, I head to the side, then I just decided to blow it away. Kelly, don't fall asleep. I'm going to fuzz that more. And then I'm going to fix it after I'm done. Oh, it was where you were. Okay. I thought it was with your shirt. Well, that makes more sense. Alright. And we're going to fuzz this some more. Oh, I am not a hot mess like you and your sister are. Not at all. I'm the normal one. I was so easy to raise. Heated gutters. Oh my gosh. The only problem about using your shirt to fuzz is you get accessory dog hair from the fuzzy dog on there. And your own hair. Wow. Okay, that's my hair. Can't blame that one on the dog. Okay, where's the number 2? There. Up there. Alright, so between the shape of that and the registration marks, I can just lay this one on top. The paste below we just dried. I can't see what I'm doing. So basically, I really didn't need the registration marks. Oh, yeah, I did. I did for the other side. Really what I should have done was put that... I should have put that other transfer down first, but I really couldn't. I couldn't. This is a problem. Because I don't know where that circle's at. Okay. See? Work in progress. Totally losing it today. So we're just going to fake it. I know there's going to be color around all these little spots. So I'm just going to put this on here and not go inside those spots. I have all these little bits from another project I worked on. And some of these, you know what? Fun facts. I didn't plan this very well. I want the actual circle because there's a lot more going on that transfer than the other one. So, fun facts. we're going to clean that transfer real quick. Ooh, I haven't cleaned a transfer in here in forever. Because I need this clean to put back on top, and I can't just put it back on there with chalk in it because it will dry. And we're going to use this. It's not just, you don't necessarily need to put paper towel on your sticky side, but because that's wet, it's going to be fine. I much prefer washing these in the sink. It's so much easier. I've never had gutters. Rachel, get this. Okay, so the neighborhood Facebook group. So there's this field across from me. It's been there my whole entire life, right? I live in the house that I grew up in. It's been there my whole entire life. It's owned by multiple city things. So it's not really a park. It's not owned by a person. Nothing's ever been put in there because for a while it was a cluster about who actually did own sections of it. So it's owned by the water company, the electric company, the DART, which is our mass transit, and then also the city streets owns part of it that needs to dry. So it's really this big field that a lot of people in the neighborhood, I mean, everybody uses it for whatever use. People go over there and they hit golf balls, they let their dogs run around, they let their kids play in there. When it's muddy, the people with the big Jeeps and stuff go over there and go mudding. Motorcycles ride through there. I used to have a friend that would go over there almost every day and ride after school on his motorcycle, and I'd go out and watch him. That was pretty cool. We'd ride our bikes over there, things like that. I mean, it's just mostly flat grass and dirt. I think that's dry. Not quite dry. Anyway, so now oh yeah, fly kites. Yes, I did that too. And just hang out. So, like seriously, it's watch the fireworks from it, watch the air shows, things like that. So there's this group of Southern Methodist University, SMU, grad students, so they've already been going to school for a while, that went around the neighborhood today, and someone posted it in our neighborhood group, that they are trying to get an opinion on what should be done with the field. I'm like, get the hell out of our field. It's empty for a reason, and it's beautiful that way. Get out. Go back to SMU, which is down the road, and leave our site. We're in a different city than SMU is. Like, leave our field alone. Go back to school. Go into Highland Park, which is the fancy, rich area, and go mess with their land. Our little empty field that has never been a city park and can never be a city park is that way for a reason. Go away. Anyway, they went around, and so people have been chiming in on the Facebook group all day about it. I'm like, it's empty for a reason. Go away. A lot of people are like, two people are like, make it a park and playground. I'm like, that's what the elementary school is around the corner. Like, take your kids up there. It's maintained. People are looking at that every day. They wouldn't be looking at our little field area every day if they put a park in there. And sometimes the homeless decide to, like, put a tent up over there. It's fine. Whatever. This is going to be messy, by the way, because I'm not sure how I'm doing this. Because we're going to have to two-part this between that and that. Oh, no, we're not, because this goes on top of that. And then I'm going to have to fix the ones in between. Okay, almost made a big mistake there. All right, that's the number zone. Because this is the only way I can figure out how to do this. Yeah, it's a multi-use field. Go back to college, university, and leave our little field alone. Like, it has nothing to do with you. And one person in the neighborhood's like, well, we should be nice to them and just, you know, write our opinions on their website. And I'm like, yeah, it's probably one of your kids. Like, one of your kids is probably one of the grad students. That's why they're all, like, trying to be in our neighborhood's business. And a lot of people don't realize the things that go on over there because they don't live on the street. It's funny. One guy's like, my neighbor down the street, you know Raphael, Rachel. My neighbor down the street's like, yeah, you know, when Charlotte and Mike were here, they kept control of, like, you know, the trash over there and this and that. It's not necessarily what happens. The student, something came up and the guy was talking about, oh, well, I don't think it's always the students that are always going over there doing that. I've never seen any students go over there do that. I'm like, well, you're not around at night, because what you can do on the university campus is not exactly what you could do at a park where no one's watching, or an empty field where no one's watching. Believe me, I've learned a lot of stuff from that field. Oh yeah, that field's been there, always been there. The street was paved in 1952. That field was there before that. Because the little hill, the little railroad used to run across. Well, yeah, it was an interurban line, transit line. I'm just trying to line this up. Mostly on those spots there. All right. So this is going to be a little tricky to do this. I think we're going to go smaller squeegee. And that needs to be stirred first. So anyway, yeah, so it's just like, can you just, like, get your noses out of our field and go back and, like, figure out where you can put, like, another dorm or some crap? Like, leave our field alone. It's perfectly fine. There's a reason it's not a city park. Because none of the city departments that have a piece of it want anything to do with having to keep it maintained to be a city park. That's the whole problem. None of them want to be in control of having to make sure it's safe, and who carries the insurance if somebody gets hurt, you know, things like that. And then, like, if it's a park, then the cops have to, like, patrol it more. Things like that. We already have a shortage of police. Alright, so now we're going to fake this as best I can. Stretch up there. I don't really care if that gets on the table. Come on. Of course, I didn't fuzz that part. Didn't think I needed to fuzz that part, but obviously I did. Yeah, I put the circle on the bottom this time because otherwise I didn't know where I was going to be chalking. Obviously I didn't plan this too well. Get off. Just get this off. There. Okay, now we're going to put this back down. This may not be my best work ever. We'll put it that way. Like I said, we are trying something tonight. Yeah, if I'd put the circle on the top, I couldn't see what had already been done. So that's why I dropped it to the bottom. not my best work. Now, because I already peeled that once, we're going to peel that from this side. Get off. Okay, it's cute. I've got chalk all over the place. I don't know if it can be made a historical field. There's too much crap in it. To wipe off my little smears there. Well, maybe one that doesn't have chalk on it already. And then we're going to figure out what words I want to put in the middle. See? If you don't wait too long, you can get rid of your little oopsies, like the one I have right there, the one I have right there. I have one right there, but I'm not going to mess with it because it's still wet. The pink is still wet. How cool is that? Now, it'd probably look better if I had it more. Actually, it did. I didn't want to put it on the seam, and I just missed where the seam's at. Because when you crack it, the seam is right here. Awesome, awesome. I do want to fill that in. I don't know where my detail tool is. There it is. I just didn't like that hole. And we're going to make that look more like it's supposed to be there. We're going to get rid of that little piece of blue that I oopsied. We're going to make that look like it's not a problem. Bingo. No one knows. How are they going to know? No one knows. Okay, catch up. Thank you for the stars. All right. So let me blow dry this, and then we're going to put some words on it. Maybe we will do those. I don't know. I had other words. I had mine, but because this transfers out, we may just stick with it. What's a stars party? Oh, look. Oh, wow. I have to buy mine. I guess that's because I can't send to myself. I mean, it makes sense, right? Yeah, it's well, I mean, obviously I can't send stars to myself. It makes sense. I can't send stars to myself. Okay. So, that color's not open. Rose gold is going to look like crap with this. I kind of It's either going to be, ooh, I do have, I just had the other green. Oh, there it is. No. Papaya? No. I kind of feel like I need to use black. But I don't want to use black. Does that make sense? I don't want to use the black. I could put the blue. I need a different color. That doesn't look like crap. That's too light. I've got Bumblebee somewhere. Bumblebee. That's the new one. It's heavy. I think I found my black. I found my black too. Oh, I know what we should use, but I think it's probably, because I haven't been in it, I think it dried up. Grape soda. I do have another jar. It's over there. It's not opened. I was really trying not to use a shimmer, to be honest. See, that's not going to look good. I just had a color. Double down blue. This is not opened. Is it? It's not opened. And double down blue, which is the color we got of leadership this year, is the same color, which they don't normally release the colors from our special events. Is this? Oh wait, no, that's an extra one. That's an extra one. I have chalk somewhere. I have paste. I don't know where it's at. It's the same color as Shimmer Midnight. I don't know where it's at. Oh my gosh, this live is going to be so boring because I don't know what I'm doing. See, these are not even opened. You're right, I could use the teal. Sure, why not? Okay. With that. Oh my. That's not it. This is the very Shimmer Perry. This is a new color. This was a limited time color. We're not gonna. Oh, that would be very sexy. Nope, that's what makes it fun. What makes it fun? See, I don't think that's going to go with that. Should we try it? What about this color? It's Shimmer Periwinkle. Anyway, this is Shimmer Midnight, Moonlight, whatever they call it. I don't know where it's at. Although I only have one of those. Shimmer Splash, Shimmer Silver. They have remade the silver and the gold. With, ooh, well, I guess we won't be using much of that. Someone needs to do paste maintenance. They've reconfigured the silver and the gold where it actually looks like silver and gold, like our ink, not our... Oh, geez. No. I can't make... That's grape soda. fantastic color. Best color ever. Parakeet and grape soda. Best colors ever. Both retired. Regal. Regal. Ooh, no. Pesto purple. See that? Where is my... When you don't know what you're going to do. Oh, yeah. Kelly likes it when I don't know what I'm going to do, because then something wild happens and it turns out fantastically great. See, all this pile is not... Ew. This pile's not open, so I don't want to go opening colors. What is that? Lakeshore. Oh, these are paste. Duh! They have a black lid on them. Of course they're paste and not ink. I just found a whole pile of paste that I didn't know I had. There, you're back. It's wrong color. This I know is open. That's the wrong color to go with that, though. Too clashy. Alright, I need a green. We're just gonna go with green. Or the orange. Decisions are not made. Decisions are not made. We're not using Perry. I'm gonna put the words in the circle. Alright, are we using yellow or orange? I'm thinking yellow. Yellow. And yes, that is a very caviar looking yellow. See? Paste maintenance. So what I'm doing is I'm taking paste with me to my shows, and I'm doing them while I'm sitting there after I've set up. It's just a slow process when you don't have a lot of room to take a lot of paste with you. But this next show, I will maybe take a couple of bags of paste. Because I only took 6 or 8 with me this last weekend. Because I knew it should have a lot of traffic. It did. I just didn't make a lot of sales. See, now I'm second guessing this color for words in the middle too. It looks like caviar because it's a little dry, and that's just the way this formula is. That's what I call it. It's not the marshmallow fluff that you sometimes get. This one looks more like caviar. Oh, this is what parakeet look like. Is that not a great green color? The other greens aren't that close to it. No, actually I didn't sell any shirts, which I was surprised. I even had them on a clothing rack. People looked at them. No, like I said, this one's kind of caviar-ish. It's totally usable. But now I'm second guessing using it. Because I was also going to do the edge with it. It is what it is, right? We'll do it over here first. If I hate it, then we won't use it. I probably should use some... It would be easier if I just used a brush, but I'm not. I'm going to do it this way. Oh, shoot, well, that was his problem. Once you get all the little balls squished down, it spreads on fairly well. I'm just trying to make sure there's not like a big line or area missing, like right there. It would work better if I dried it. But I'm not. But I'm wanting it darker. It's getting there. You just have to smush all those little beads. Beads of chalk. That's it. There. See, that works. Now the question is, do I want that color on there? I think the answer is no. I was really sad that I didn't sell any shirts. I thought I was going to sell at least a couple of them. No, I didn't. So my question is, what do you think I should be selling those shirts for? Maybe that was a problem. I don't know. I was doing the shirts with a chalk design on them, like a regular shirt, like this, a regular shirt with a chalk design on it for $15, and then a shirt that had the tie-dye and a chalk transfer on it, I was doing for $20. And then the little kid shirts were $10 because I wasn't going to charge $15 or $20 for a kid shirt, like a little kid shirt. I'm going with black. I'm just going to go with black. Except for my black moved. I had black. There it is. Black. Right? Yes, black. Yeah, I need to know what y'all think a good price for those shirts are. Thought I had paste on me. And obviously these screens are so sticky, so it sticks more to that ChalkSuede than I thought it would. And you kind of can see through the transfer, so you just kind of line it up where you want. There. Yeah, see, that's why I was thinking 15 was a good price. They're one-of-a-kind shirts. It's not like you can get that same shirt elsewhere. Ooh, that's a lot. Get off. We'll see what my shirts do this weekend. It's another small little church event. And they got some other stuff going on at the same time, so we'll see how this one works. You're not supposed to curl them while you're peeling them back, but I really didn't have a choice on that one. Alright, here's my tray. I'm going to take all those and wash them in the sink in a bit. Wild child! My black needs some water. Tell you that. No! People are picky. I'm not taking all my ink and all my transfers to a show. No. And my heat press. Because a lot of times I don't get a booth with electricity, because sometimes they charge $10 for a booth with electricity, sometimes it's $30. Depending on the show, it might be $50. I don't need electricity. Yeah, no. It's hard enough for me to pick out designs, let alone somebody that has no clue about what it takes. All right. Oh, good, Christina. Yay. She's not talking. She's not on the live anymore. I wonder if that will fit on here. I don't think it will. I need to dry these before I stick my finger in them and really mess them up. So, sorry, Kelly. See what transfers I have right here to put on that one. I don't. Good idea. There was a lot of lookers, but they really weren't shoppers. Like even my friend Leslie, who her and I have done lots of the same shows together, so we usually chat. She had the same booth location, and I had the same booth location that we had in the spring. And, well, that was a mess. And she sells clothes. That's her thing. She didn't do very well either. Okay. We just made a mess. So there was a lot of people looking, but not buying, except for the cookie lady. Food sells. Well, the cookie lady was. I don't know if the pancake lady was. There's a pancake lady there. I'm like, okay. All right, so we got Wild Child. Supposedly you don't have to spray these, but I think you could pick it off. I think it feels like you can pick it off. And I'm not sure what to put on this one. Oh yeah, yeah, but they're tie-dye, so they don't match. can't see through this one. It would work. I just don't know about putting it on there. I'm really trying not to get a whole bunch of other transfers out. Never mind. I don't need to get a whole bunch of other transfers out. Okay, Wild Child needs to go to the side. Come on, Wild Child. Go over there. Nope. I forgot to cut it again. Hi, Miss Jess. I'm making some journals, little notebooks. I'm going to fuzz this one pretty good. So I'm only going to use part of this transfer, so I left the backer on the rest of it, so I don't have to deal with it being sticky all over the place. They're going to be small. I was thinking about the tags. I forgot about the journal. What? What are you talking about? I lost Kelly. I don't know what she's talking about. Oh crap. See what we're doing here? I'm only putting a barrier here to remind myself and not to go over and do this. Yeah, I was going to do a couple of colors on here. I was going to use the orange and the yellow. I don't necessarily need brown. I got these greens, which will make brown. I'm just going to go with that. Alright, well, we already got a squeegee for that. And these pastes need help. They need to be messed with. So don't pay attention to my paste being yucky, because they are, right now, kind of yucky. Oh, okay. You thought I was doing a tag. No. No. Alright, so we're going to do... that's a chunk. Chunk. If I'd been smart, I would have grabbed some of my mixed up paste colors. Bingo. No, that's actually nice. Another squeegee. There it is. That will be the one we use to mix it all up. Where's my yellow? My yellow is chunky. I also just got it where I said not to put it, which is why I put down the tape. It's ChalkSuede. I can erase it. Now, because these are drier paste, I did spray some water right here to use before putting it on my screen. That got so wet, it was probably almost watercolor. All right. What a mess. I am not going to save these colors because it's just going to be this yucky brown color. I have some serious cleaning to do. First thing is get rid of all these paste jars. Then wipe our hands off. I thought I had another towel. Obviously, we don't. Alright, so it's been messy time for Vicky tonight. So if you're still on, thanks for watching. Putting up with my mess. I have not been the fastest tonight. I've been kind of a hot mess myself. It's been one of those days, and I have paste all over me, but it's dry. Alright. Now this is ChalkSuede, so it doesn't come up as easy as I'd want it to. Even though I fuzzed it many a time. Trying not to curl it, which is not happening. Should have fuzzed it more. This is pretty. This is really pretty. Okay, and these sections where I don't want it, we're just going to wipe off. I'm going to find a clean corner of this towel and do it. It's oh shoot. Y'all are low battery. We'll fix that. There. And yes, I know the words battery. I used to have a game that would say it was an electronic voice, so it was low battery. I always thought it was funny. So it's ChalkSuede, so you can go back with a damp towel and get rid of what you messed up. Don't waterlog it because it is still paper. Oops. And sometimes you make it worse. We got power. Oh, I'm like, what? Your power was off? Yeah, the phone. Okay, I need to blow dry this before I put my finger in it because I really like this. See my dancing paper towel? It's a magic trick. I feel like I should seal these. I like this one better than the first one. Like, is that not cool? Kind of looks like a big bug. Yeah. I really like this one. See? That just happened. Wasn't planned. So we did 2 journals tonight. I have one more blank one before my other ones come in. I'm digging this one. I like that one too. And I feel like I need to put black on the top and the bottom, but that's where everybody grabs, so I'm not sure if putting black there is going to look better because it's going to peel off if I don't seal it. Or it's going to have fingerprints. Although the paste was going to, I don't know. Anyway, I like that one. So there's our 2 journals. Now you can do the backs as well because they're the same material. The inside is not the same material, so don't do the inside. The inside's for writing on. Okay, secondary question. How much would you buy one of these for? And they have, let's see if it says how many pages. It's a 5 1/4 by 8 1/4 notebook. There's a ton of pages in it. This is the same ones that we get, or same kind that we get for, why is that up? That's not supposed to be up. Our conventions and stuff, I think. Except for those have a hardcover. Well, no, this last one didn't have a hardcover. Give me a second. Let's see if this says how many pages are in it. Oh, that's the envelopes. We have cards that are this way now, too. It does not actually say how many pages are in here. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can count to 10. Okay, so that's 10. So we're looking at least 60, maybe more. Yeah, I'm curious now. It's 60. $64 pages. Now, just blank, Chalk Couture sells these for $5.99. Now, with my designer discount, I can get them cheaper than that. I get 40% off of that. So, ow, that was my knee. See, this dotted paper on the inside has been on the inside of several of our, like, convention notebooks. So I'm used to that dotted paper. 15 to 20? Really? You'd buy this for that much? Seriously, Jess? 7. Maybe I'm just cheap. I wouldn't buy it for 15 or 20. I am going to seal them, though. I think it needs that. And I'm not planning on doing anything on the back because the front's really what you're after. That totally turned out cool. I may do the other one using the words from the transfer. Oh, I do need to fix that, I think. Well, Jess has a point. Everything's more expensive these days. She is right. Very right. My black ink still is thick. I've had it open for 12 hours now. It's very gelatinous. I need it thicker. I have to redo numbers on one of my teammates' jerseys. I did the white numbers on his black jersey yesterday, and those, he wore it last night, and those look really good. But our jerseys have vent holes in it. So, guess what number he wears? So it has vent holes in it. The white's a lot thicker than the black. The black's really runny. So I'm worried about it bleeding everywhere. And I knew it was going to go through. I was careful with that one because the white, but you can Cricut them. Because see, I cheat. His numbers are already on the jersey, but he's had the jersey so long that they've worn off. So the number is still there. I can see where it was. So I used my painter's tape, my blue tape, and outlined it, and then just went with my squeegee and did the section that needed the ink, and it worked. I had a lid for this one. Oh, I was leaving this open. So yeah, it worked. And we're getting new jerseys anyway, so I've been wanting to test out inking on a jersey, just, emergency kind of thing, or to put a logo. So we're getting new jerseys. So if I messed up his jersey, there, circle of death, I'm back. If I messed up his jersey, it didn't really matter because we're getting new jerseys in about 5 or 6 weeks, whenever they get here. And he already didn't have very good numbers on his jersey anyway. You could just see where it was. You could tell what number it was, but there wasn't really on there. So, yes, get on it. Or just, do you already have the jerseys? If not, you could just order them with the numbers on them. So anyway, I did that with his black jersey and it looked great. Now I'm going to see how it holds up with the washing and the wearing for the next couple of weeks, although we're off. We have one more game and then we're off for a couple of weeks. I guess a week. Because the only jersey I have that doesn't have numbers on it already, I never wear. So it's kind of pointless for me to put a number on it to see how it holds up if I never wear that color, because it doesn't go with anything. Okay. All right, well, get to it, Jess. Don't look at me. I got to get ready for craft shows. And you're way on the other side of the world. We're going to start league before your tournament when I would see you. So, all right, so that's it. I'm going to go wash these transfers, and then who knows what else I'll be doing. I'll be up if you have any questions. Feel free to message me. Oh, boy. Jess, you're so funny. Did I tell you we're changing colors? Get New Jersey? No. Kidding. Kidding. Y'all have a good night. I appreciate you watching. And if you're watching the replay, make sure you say replay. Catch y'all later. Bye.